everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. My name is Katie Carson. I am the Duchess of Suds here on this channel. If you're new, welcome for the very first time. If you're already a member of the royal court, welcome back. In today's soap, I'm going to be adding a fresh avocado. That's right, you can use fresh fruits and vegetables in your cold process soap, and it's really easy to do. This is a low top soap. It's a little simpler in design, but honestly, again, I've just been digging the simplicity lately. A lot of you guys really liked all the simple soaps that I've made. The natural bar with essential oils was a huge hit. We sold out so quickly, so I will definitely be sure to do more of those in the future. I have some special things coming out that are only scented with essential oils, so you know that's where my brain is. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. I've done sponsorships with them in the past. You guys have really liked them. I keep seeing comments down below saying like, yay, I finally used your link because I keep seeing all these other YouTubers doing sponsorships for Skillshare, and so I used yours to sign up and I'm thrilled. And that is of course what I like to hear. Skillshare has thousands and thousands of free classes for you to go and check out. You want to learn something? Skillshare will teach you how. Everything from like cooking and baking to how to do your taxes to how to shoot YouTube videos to what camera equipment to buy to how to navigate yourself through a foreign country. Like if you need to know something, there is an in-depth video that is going to show you how. In my opinion, Skillshare is the best platform for learning. It's better than any of the other ones online because it is created by professionals, and each professional in each industry or field has taken a lot of time to put together these classes. They're shot well, the audio is really good, and so following along and learning is a lot easier. You can get 2 free months of Skillshare Premium by using the link down below and signing up. If you've already done that, again, be sure to tell me what classes you're enjoying down below. I love learning new stuff. I love seeing you guys getting creative, and I just can't wait to find out what you guys think of this awesome platform. Big thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and without further ado, let's make some soap. So to prep for today's soap, I have some of this 100% pure Indian tea. This is 100% pure green tea to be specific. I got it from Amazon, and it's in whole leaf form. So I ground it up in my blender, and now it's more of a finer powder. So this is gonna go on the bottom half of the soap. Crafting a soap with any sort of fruit or vegetable puree is actually really easy. So if you would like to, in your own creation, substitute this avocado for, say, a tomato or carrot juice, then the general steps are gonna be the same thing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take the pit out of this avocado. I've got this knife that I really love. Caleb, where is this knife from? Because it is so great. Caleb says this is from Amazon and the brand is Victorinox, which is the same as Swiss Army. So I'll leave you guys a link below. Just gonna twist the avocado. I've never had a seed break on me, and of course the one time I'm in front of the camera, it's like, haha, I will not cooperate. Am I gonna have to dig this out? How ugly. And then, because this avocado is nice and ripe, I'm just gonna peel the rind off. You can cut the avocado out, but if you can peel it, you'll get more of the actual avocado and you'll leave less on the rind here. Do the same on this one, just peel it right out. I'm gonna put an empty container on the scale, tear it out, and weigh the avocado. So my avocado weighs 3.5 ounces. And so you will subtract the weight of the avocado from the total water weight of your batch. So let's say your recipe calls for 50 ounces of water. You will then subtract from 50, 3.5 ounces for the avocado, and that's how much water you will use. So essentially any fruit, any avocado, any juice you put in, you're just gonna subtract from the water the amount you're adding. It's super easy. The next part that's really important is getting this avocado as smooth as humanly possible. You don't want any chunks or clumps in your soap. So we're gonna use our immersion blender from Cuisinart. For the original task, it was actually designed to do, which is to blend up food. Now you can see at this point, this is pretty mashed up, looks kind of like guacamole, but not smooth enough. So we're gonna take some of our base oils, we're gonna slowly start adding them to the avocado, and that's gonna help us get a nice, creamy, smooth paste. Here are the base oils, and they are at 85 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the avocado oil mixture to it. And look, when I pour this in, it looks kind of like a lava lamp. I'm gonna scrapey out this little containing and make sure we get all that avocado goodness in there. And we'll blend it up good with our stick blender. With the avocado in now, I'm going to pour in the lye water solution. The recipe that I'm using today can be found in the description box below. And once again, we're working at about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. The lye water is actually a little cooler at about 75. So let's blend this up until just past emulsion, maybe even closer to light trace. Emulsion being reached, we're now going to split this batch into 2 separate containers. Let's go with big bucket number 1. Pour all this in there. And now for big bucket number 2. And we're going to try to make them relatively even, but it doesn't have to be 100%. I am going to remove one of these batches because this is going to be a layered soap, and we're gonna work with just one at a time. In the first layer, we are going to add our tea that has been finely ground, and also some alpine green from Nurture Soap. This is a natural mica colorant, and we will blend that in with our stick blender. Gorgeous. Now that all of it is incorporated, I'm going to run my spatula down the sides just to make sure that any mica that is sticking will get blended in. And it is time to add the fragrance oil. Today we are using avocado fragrance oil from Brambleberry. Brambleberry has some of the highest quality fragrance oils ever. I love working with them. They always smell super strong in the finished product. And this particular scent is really, man, it's just fantastic. It's so fresh, it's so invigorating and perfect for springtime. I'm gonna pour in the proper amount, and oh my gosh, so good. Totally reminds me of an open air farmer's market, which of course is fitting because it was part of their farmer's market collection. I'm gonna begin by blending it in with my spatula. I'm gonna watch to see how it behaves. Looks like it's doing pretty good. So I may move along to my stick blender, again, because I only have 2 layers, so I don't have to worry about doing lots of swirls or anything. So if it gets a little thicker, no big deal. The fragrance oil is blended in, so let's go ahead and pour this first layer into our large slab mold. This is gonna be one of the easiest pours ever, but I am loving this green. That alpine green is so perfect for creating natural earthy colors, and when you mix it with titanium dioxide it looks good too, but of course, as you can see, it looks really stunning on its own as well. And the tea is adding just the right amount of exfoliation and color. I'm really pleased, and that fragrance is so good. I am scraping out my containing, and I can tell you, this fragrance oil is making me nostalgic, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is in my past. Maybe it's this fragrance a year ago when I smelled it for the first time. All right, we're gonna let that set up, and we're gonna move along to the next portion. This next layer is not gonna have any exfoliants or any like natural botanical additives. It's only going to have color in it. And the colorant I am using is Let Us Entertain You by Mad Micas. Isn't that a funny name? All of their mica names are so cute. And I love Mad Micas. All of their colorants are super potent. This is my first time actually using this, but I've seen a ton of people online rave about it. And before I blend this up, I do want to note that I did rinse off the stick blender because I didn't want, again, any of those botanicals in this part of the soap. So I rinsed all of them off from the first layer before starting the second one. Now that the colorant is good and incorporated, I'm gonna go ahead and add my pre-measured fragrance oil to this side as well. And we will pour this portion into our large slab mold. To break the fall, I have here my spatula, And I am just gonna hold it while I pour the soap over this top layer. Look how nice and flat it is. It looks so nice. Just gonna start in the corners. That's just my personal preference. It doesn't have to be done that way. And I'll start over here now. And I'm gonna texture this top like I said, so it doesn't really matter if this is 100% flat. I'll go ahead with the big container now that I have that first layer on and I know that's not gonna break through. And then after I pour it, I will immediately have my big strong husband tap this down on the ground for me because I'm pregnant and it's too much for me to lift. So it's been tapped down, it's looking luscious. We're gonna start texturing the top now with my favorite spoon. And I'm just gonna start by pulling in on one side, just like so. I have these nice lines to show me where the bars are going to end and where they will begin. And I may change my mind on how I'm texturing this. I didn't really have a plan in mind. I just knew I didn't want the top to be 100% flat. So now that I've pulled up the sides, I'm gonna take this little pipette. Alternatively, you could use a chopstick, and I'm just gonna make little circles in the soap, pulling in those really spiky sides. And because this soap is green tea and avocado, I'm gonna take a little bit of velvet pearl mica, just a teeny tiny bit, and put it right down the middle. And I'm doing this to sort of emulate the froth on top of a matcha tea latte. It has a little bit of white on there. So this is very, very faint. It's not gonna pull away from the design at all because it's just not that invasive. And finally, we are gonna spritz the top with rubbing alcohol to keep it from ashing, hopefully. It may still ash a little tiny bit. And to seal in that white mica. And that's it. The green tea and avocado soap is complete. Yes, y'all. That green could not possibly be more perfect for symbolizing both green tea and avocado. And also that swirl is super duper fun. So we are gonna wait a very excruciating 18 to 24 hours because I really wanna see the inside already of this soap. And then we will split this slab into loaves and cut the loaves into bars after this quick commercial break. Okay, I think we need to texture the top like this more often. So I'm gonna line this soap up with Kermit here. I have struggled to cut some of these soaps in the past because they get too hard and you guys can probably just see my little arms shaking. But this one's pretty soft, so there should be no suffering today. Just gonna press down actually gently with Kermit here. Let's lift us up one of these bars from the middle. And this is what it looks like on the inside. This soap sort of has that natural vibe going on. I'm digging the green tea. That looks so great. The lettuce mica from Mad Micas looks perfect. And then of course the top, sometimes simplicity is just the best. I specifically like the tops where there's that little swirly bit right in here. But the fragrance is really what's pulling this whole thing together. And the fact that it has fresh avocado in it. I mean, that's cool. And because we blended it up so well, you can see it's very smooth on the inside. There's no little bits of avocado chunks just sitting in there. I think I'm gonna have Kenny design a special label for this one. And Caleb joins me with the question of the day.
Would you rather have hands that are twice as big as they are now, or half the size that they are now?
I already have such big man hands as it is. Like, you guys definitely can't tell in the camera, but my hands are the same size as Caleb's. Like, they're huge. I think I'd look like Mickey Mouse if I had it any bigger. But then also, like, now you're getting into the point where it looks like baby hands. Oh well, maybe baby hands would be easier to hide. I feel like those could be cute, but like getting too big is just weird. All right, I'll take baby hands. Which one do you want, Caleb?
Big hands. I'll take Mickey Mouse hands.
What? Why?
Because baby hands, really? Yeah, you can't even pick things up anymore, hardly. Like, imagine if you were just Lily, but a lot stronger.
If you'd like to vote on the question of the day, if you want big hands or little baby hands, please click the I in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Green tea is clearly something I need to grind up more often and use as an additive in soap. I love the speckles. I honestly think it kind of looks a little bit like sand, so I feel like the next like beach themed soap, I should put some of that in the sand layer so that it looks like all rocky and stuff. And it smells divine. If you are a crafter and you're looking for a really awesome fresh fragrance, use Avocado by Brambleberry. I cannot recommend it enough. That's not sponsored, by the way, nor did I get this for free. I paid for it with my own money. It really is just that good. Once again, thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to try them out, get 2 months premium for free. You can use the link down below. Go learn some stuff today. If you aren't following me on Instagram, I have 2, one for royalty soaps and one for personal stuff. And this creation will be available to purchase on March 4th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time at royaltysoaps.com. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today, whether that is going out and getting yourself an avocado toast with egg. Oh my gosh, so good. Or maybe doing an avocado face mask. Either way, do something that makes you happy, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Meow.